Well, good morning, friends. As promised, it is our winter storm update. We've been following this storm for yesterday and today, and it's been an interesting thing. It's one of the most unusual phenomenons I've seen. We had this dome of warm air over Indianapolis, and everybody else got absolutely hammered. And here in Indianapolis and the donut counties, we just did not get much at all. Now, as you can tell from the trees, it's very windy today. And looking at a live map here in Carmel, Indiana, we have a sustained wind of 23 miles an hour and a gust of 38 miles an hour. So it's pretty windy. Kat, good morning to you. Last night we ended up with about 3.5 inches of snow, and then the temperature rose to about 35. And wouldn't you know it, the dog wanted to go out at 2 o'clock this morning, so I took him out, and we had freezing rain and sleet, and the snow was starting to melt off. So today is going to be cold and windy and gray and ugly, and I was so looking forward to a nice fresh blanket of snow on the ground. I don't know why my camera is having a hard time focusing, and it's just going to be gray and ugly again. This is the time that I start dealing with winter. Yeah, so that weather map, the radar from last night was just, I've never seen anything like it, and I've been watching weather for essentially my entire adult life. Just it looked like a donut right over Marion, Hamilton, Hendricks, and I guess that's the three counties. Um, it was a nothing burger, and I hate it because last night when I went to bed, the yard was just nice and white and pristine. 36 there in North Carolina. It is 29 here right now with 35-mile-an-hour winds. That makes it very, very chilly. But we had that nice pristine cover of snow, and then it warmed up overnight, and you can tell it's ugly, just ugly now. Um, Nothing's at the feeder, nothing is moving yet this morning. Looks like it's going to be cold today, windy all day long. We got another storm system moving in Monday evening, which looks like might bring another 2 to 4 inches. But it's going to be cold enough then, if the forecast holds, that it's going to stay on the ground. And then it looks like we're just kind of cold and blah for the next 7 days after that. So if you were in the northern counties, like if you were just north of us in Kokomo, which is just not very far north of us, they had 7.5 inches of snow up there. That's a 30-minute drive from me. Lafayette got hammered. All these towns around us just got hammered. And here in the Indianapolis area, we got just nothing. Current conditions here at my closest weather station, 26.7 degrees, wind of 12.5 right now with a gust of 38 miles an hour. Don't know what that works to in wind chill, but it's cold. I just went out. Going to go out here in a few minutes and start the cars, be sure that they're good, get the snow cleaned off of them. So we're good to go for a work week. Luckily, my wife is working from home tomorrow, so don't really have to get out if we don't need to. We stocked up at the grocery store earlier this week, so we're set. Because many of our church members are rural, we ended up canceling church this morning, and we're doing it via Zoom, which is just really nice to have that option to meet via Zoom. Gives people in different places around the country to join us for church if they want to. So we will be doing that. But again, this storm for us here in Indianapolis was an absolute bust. But not far from us, they got hammered. There was a 56-car pileup, 56 cars, a 56-car pileup on Interstate 70 caused by the weather. There was lots of other wrecks last night, just wreck after wreck after wreck when the storm was hitting. But as I mentioned, it rose above freezing overnight. Now we're in the midst of a flash freeze. Everything is starting to freeze up. Street departments are out again trying to mitigate anything that may be happening. So a short update this morning because there's not really a lot to report. It's going to be cold and windy. We'll see how it turns out on tomorrow night when this next system moves in. I will be live tomorrow at 9 a.m. with our weekly weather chat. If we get anything interesting at the feeder today, I'll certainly pop in live again. But thanks for popping in. This storm, well, it wasn't great. North and west of me, there are some ice-covered roads. Yeah, I think ice is going to be the issue here also for the next day or so, because everything's melted. And like I said, now it's starting to flash freeze. I'm looking at an interstate map, and there's lots of black ice being reported all throughout central Indiana. So I'll catch some of you all later on today on Twitter or Blue Sky, Facebook, or whatever. I'll pop in live if we end up with some feeder activity. I'm hoping that the birds start flocking in with this weather. But this winter storm for us here in Indianapolis, pretty much a bust. You guys have a great day. We'll see you soon.